Oh, there it goes. See, it says live.
It says we're live. Okay. Hi, everybody. This is a surprise, right? We did not expect to be here right now. We were supposed to be on Facebook.
Mute your end of the phone.
Okay.
Computer.
I did.
Okay. Just double checking.
And so we are now on YouTube, and we will be putting on it on Facebook. My daughter will be doing that right now.
Yeah, working on it.
And so basically, this is an exciting period for us because, well, the energies are just the way the energies are. So, hi, Ashley. This is a demonstration, Ashley. For anybody who's interested, we're doing a demonstration on biofield energy. That we're not here to do an interactive. We will be doing that tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning. Hey, Lori, Mama. No questions today, Mama. Mama B, pardon me. I'm really bad. Uh, but we are here. We're going to be yes, Camille, it's a surprise party. We're going to be doing a demonstration with biofield energy. And Nicola, say hi, Nicola, so everybody knows who you are.
Hi, I'm Nicola.
And and Moon Feather is going to be the person who's going to receive the first level of biofield. But I'm going to let Nicola tell you what's happening because this is her show and she's really good at it. So this is all up to you, Nicola. Go for it.
Okay. Well, tonight we're going to be doing a demonstration. It's not just a demonstration, it's an actual transmission of the biofield energy healing. And for the first, I would say 10 minutes or so, I'm going to be working with Moon Feather, and she will be the only recipient for the first 10 minutes. And she's going to get a total of 3 of these. This is her first one. And in 2 weeks, she'll get the second one. And in another 2 weeks, she'll get a third one. But she has already had a benefit of one full immersion field being given about a week ago or so?
Yeah.
Yes. And um, what we're hoping that she can do for us is to share with us what her experiences are, either both during the session and a few days after, possibly even longer, because it takes approximately 24 hours for the biofield energies to fully integrate into the person's field. And after that, they're going to be experiencing the benefits of that. Sometimes in my experience, when you release something as the biofield energy healing is occurring, sometimes it's not terribly comfortable. But that's because it's releasing. And for the most part, the biofield is such that it allows a gentle transition from the higher realms of energy healing to come into the biofield, which is the field of energy that's around every living thing, to release that which is low vibration or can be shown up as any kind of pain, either physical or mental or emotional pain, be released. And the higher energies come in and then they fully integrate and hopefully permanently. Most of the time, in my experience and my observations, along with my teachers and many of my friends who are doing this, that it is permanent. So again, it is subtle. It's not real dramatic, although there have been people who have had dramatic results, to include a full body healing of whatever disease they had. But that was because their whole system, their whole bias system was ready to release that. So um, that's about it. And also, when you're receiving the biofield, you do not have to be in a meditative state. You do not have to be sitting amazingly still. You can be moving around if you want. You're still going to receive the benefit of the biofield. And what we do right now and what I'd like to have happen is that you be as aware as possible of what's going on during the biofield transmission and within 24 to 48 hours afterwards, just notice what you notice. You may notice things like different tastes in your mouth, or sounds, or colors, or different kinds of thoughts come up sometimes during the session a lot, especially if you are an analytical thinker. Those thoughts are going to ramble through. But just allow it. Don't try to make them go away. Don't be afraid of them. Just let them happen. And that's just part of and parcel to this experience. And it's all about allowing, relaxing, and just being who you are.
Lovely.
So, Moon Feather, would you like to share a little bit about what you experienced in the immersion that I sent you a few days ago?
Sure. So I was feeling a little bit tired originally, during and right after, but I noticed that when I started to close my eyes, I would see like different visions of different places, which never happened to me before. So what was happening was my abilities were heightening, and I could feel different sensations in my body, like tingling in the top of my head, middle of my forehead, and the right side of my body. And I could also hear chanting as well, which was really neat. And I also do healing work, and I found that there was a big difference in how I went about doing that. Like my vision was so much clearer. It was really amazing. And I found that I'm reaching like higher energies now. Like I'm operating at a better level, which is really amazing.
Well, that's so encouraging and so beautiful. And a lot of us who are light workers need to help each other out. And
Mhm.
I think that the biofield is one instrument, one healing modality that I've been using that I find is very powerful and very
Sure.
helpful. And I enjoy it. I enjoy giving it, and I enjoy receiving testimonials. And I have also started to see interdimensional as well during the time that I give him the biofield. And also, I noticed that I'm empathic, and I will notice and feel and see the same things as the recipient.
That is so neat.
That's what's happening. That I knew this one person was experiencing some discomfort, but I didn't know what. But I knew when once I started giving the biofield to her that the sensations I was getting in the back of my head and my neck and in my mouth, I went, oh my goodness. And when it cleared in me, I knew it cleared in her.
Mhm.
So I didn't expect that, but according to my teacher of the biofield, she's experienced that. She doesn't experience it every single time. So it's just part and parcel of the biofield immersion practitioner, which I am. So I find that encouraging. And also, other biofield people who are, have taken the class with me, who are practitioners now, I will call them up when I'm particularly um, emotional about maybe my sick cat or something. And
Mhm.
my friend Dion will send a biofield to my cat, and then I know that it's free of my feelings and agendas. And so whatever is perfect for my cat is what's going to happen. And sometimes it doesn't look like an immediate thing. So I know that this stuff works. And
It was it was almost instant for me personally. Like I could feel it, and it made me tired because it feels like I purged a lot of energy as well that needed to go, and it
right.
was really special.
And also the energies that you're purging and that you feel tired afterwards is probably the residual.
Mhm.
And that a lot of us carry energies that are heavy and make us tired anyway, and we have to really almost fight against them. So I think the biofields has really helped me. I'm amazed about how little sleep I need now that I've been giving and receiving biofields. So I'm amazed at that. So, But I do need the breath work, and I really encourage everyone to make sure that the breath work occurs. Okay, she knows this about ready time.
Yeah, my cat's also here.
This was my kitty that I had done. I don't know if you could tell, but one ear is straight, and she's
Oh,
got a little bit of hematoma in her ear. And so I think now that I'm relaxed about it, I can actually send her a Biofield. So,
so that's really awesome. So it's like the body, the individual themselves has the blueprint, and the body
yeah,
just knows, right? You
right.
have to-
This is our form. We are incarnated in this form. We are a spiritual being. And we are learning to be human and spiritual at the same time. When we're spiritual, we have no challenges. When we come into this body, we're challenged a lot, and uh, we're deeply loved by Creator and the Ascended Masters and all the angels that are assisting us. And a lot of times when I do a Biofield, they will come in, and I'm especially grateful for Green Tara because she came in my early stages when I was beginning to learn about her. She's here to end suffering. And so that's was what the healing for me was, is to end suffering. So um, I really appreciate her energies to come in and
Mhm.
assist. And now Isis has come in recently, and
Me
she,
too.
whew, she's here now. Alrighty then, I can feel her all of a sudden. Okay. Uh, I'm still learning about Isis. I'm not sure exactly all what she is, but um, I do know that she can heal and she can bring life back from the death. From death.
Yeah, I find since the immersion with you, she has also appeared in my life as well, and is always right with me when I do healings. And she is also helping me to heal myself at the same time.
Yeah, she's bringing life force big time in,
Mhm.
and I think Grantara and the suffering that we're talking about there, a lot of it is what brings on the disease is the mental and emotional suffering. And it's time that, and we're in that stage of the Great Awakening, which really means letting go of suffering, letting go of addictions to suffering, letting go of addictions to war and to anger and to rage and all of that stuff. So you just breathe that out. And so I think that's one reason why I've been being coached to do breath work a lot more than I have been. And I mentioned to you about Wim Hof, but there's yoga, Kundalini breath. There's so many different kinds of breath. Um, Joe Dispenza talks about breath. And then the other thing is that when we're talking about our fatigue, because of the energies that we're releasing as well as the energies coming in, it's a balancing act. And breath work is one of them. But one of the teachings that I just received was to help create space, even though I have been doing that. Okay. And so is Elisha, we've been doing that. But it's so important. I didn't realize what it did. And that's and I know from my teachings that that space is the creation space. Okay, if you think about it, the physical part of us, if you go deep within it, it's all space.
Mhm.
You understand? When you get down to the molecular level, and you put them, huh?
Cells don't actually touch.
Yes.
Mhm.
So, yeah. The thing is that when we create space,
Mhm.
all the compaction and contraction is low frequency, and all the expansion is high frequency. So that's what we want to do. We want to create this high frequency space. And so I'm going to do that as I'm going into the biofield and doing that. I go do a little bit of meditation before I actually start giving it to create that space. And that wouldn't be, I wouldn't object to you also creating space.
Mhm. Yeah, of
And
course.
I know you know how to do that.
Yeah.
So, is there anything that you would like to see a change in your life?
Um, I think it's quite a common thing for most people, but less self-doubt in my abilities and more confidence. And to be able to help more people. That's I love helping people.
Okay, so bottom line, trust.
Yes.
All right. Well, just what it, what I'd like you to kind of think about as we're getting ready to do this is to go into a space of trust. So what would that look like to you? And you don't have to be there strongly or anything. Just think about what that would be like for you, and then just let that go. It could be just a thought. You don't need to focus on it or anything, but just bring that into the space. Okay.
Oh, all right. Sounds good.
All right. Now, what I'd like to do right now is for you and everybody else that's watching right now is to get into receptive mode and just to take some deep breaths, maybe two or three, just to help you relax and become centered and go into the space of receptivity. And just let me do all the work, okay? Just let me do all the work. There's nothing you need to do. So breathing in and out. All of the things. Just letting go of the day, letting go of everything that's running through your head right now. Just letting all the energies go. Becoming present to your breath. And coming to the state of allowing. And as I'm giving the biofield, you may notice things like smell, like taste, like colors. Okay, let it go. Just notice it. Thoughts may be coming up, emotions may be coming up. Just allow them. Just let them be. And you may notice some physical comfort or discomfort or sensations. Just allow it. Notice it. Now I'm going to go into the silence. And at the other end, when the biofield is complete, I will let you know. I'll bring you out into this now moment again. So just take another deep breath and I'm going into the silence now. Taking a deep breath in and letting yourself come back to this now moment, into your body, into your awareness, right here and right now. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes.
That was lovely. So what came up for me is I felt immediate warmth in my chest and my face got warm. And then I heard green Tara almost right away. And I kept seeing, like I'm still warm, imagery of wings and what looked like hieroglyphs but felt like light codes.
I saw them too.
I kept seeing it looked like hieroglyphs, but I don't know if it was light codes, I think. And the wings I kept seeing was followed by, like, I think a sun over top of this winged figure, and I think it was Isis I was seeing. And as far as personal stuff, I felt like inner power, trust as far as like relationships and things being healed there. But I can't believe the light scripture I was seeing. It was so clear.
Well, I saw them too, and I saw gold on your feet. Um, um, so also I saw a lot of Egyptian type of. It's hard for me to describe it. It was like hieroglyphs. It was like light codes. But when I zeroed in on it, okay, when I started to really think about it and really go into it, it's your DNA that's being activated.
That's what I was been feeling.
Yeah, it's your DNA, and it's your holy DNA, your divine genome. Yes, it's being
I
activated.
think that's why I felt the power like in the center of my being. I think that's what I was feeling.
I was sensing it as well, and you're getting a lot of Egyptian help, and I saw Isis definitely come in. So,
And of course, I have tingles on my head and my forehead too.
now, when that occurred, it was such an abundance of love that it brought tears to my eyes.
Yeah. I got goosebumps.
Yeah.
It was really beautiful.
So, wow. And the warmth, I was cold when I started this, but I'm really warm. I can just say, oh my goodness, the warmth is just, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
And
it was very Egyptian, everything I was seeing. I couldn't put it into words. Like it was so beautiful.
yeah, wow. I'm blown away myself. So, I don't see that very often. I don't know. There was a lot of help, and the space was created, and I was able to see that, so that was really cool. So
It was so
yeah,
amazing.
yeah, we're getting more powerful. We're getting more powerful, and we need to be. We need to be. We're getting a lot of help too from spirit realms. Yeah, the higher realms. Yeah. So
I feel so blessed. Like
I do
it's
too. It is a blessing. So thank you for being here, and keep noticing what you notice in the next few days, and keep writing them down. And then the next time when you show up will be about 2 more weeks. Thursday night, same time, and
okay.
we'll do the number 2.
Good. Thank you so much for letting me experience this with you. It's so wonderful.
Yeah, and thank you.
Thank you.
Well, good night, and have a blessed week.
You too. I'll see you next time.
Okay, bye bye.